If you grew up in Cleveland, then you might remember Steggy, the Stegosaurus, here at the Cleveland Museum of Natural History. And you might have remembered over the years that the museum has changed quite a few times. It evolves, unlike natural history that stays the same. But they're in the middle of some really cool changes, and of course we had to explore it. So we're going to do so today on Clevitas. What an exciting day this is. It's been a long time, I'm not going to lie, since I've been to the Cleveland Museum of Natural History, but I'm so excited to be here today, and the entire place has changed, and it continues to change for some amazing reasons, and we're going to learn all about that today with Lena. Hi, I'm going to give you a hug.
Hi, welcome in. Thank you for coming to the Cleveland Museum of Natural History.
Thank you for having us here.
Of course, this is our brand new way oval entrance.
The whole thing is different.
Yes,
it's all different. Well, at least from the last time I was here.
Yeah, we moved over into the side about December. We are about midway through our transformation project right now.
Okay.
So we have a brand new Discovery Center presented by PNC. It's the Smead Discovery Center. We also have our new state-of-the-art classrooms.
It looks so much more modern, even though it's natural history. I like that. It's a good contrast. This is amazing because the museum has been here for a long time, right?
It has.
And it's undergone changes in the past, but this I feel like is the most dramatic and amazing change, right?
Well, that's because we are not just going through construction or just changing things around. We are completely transforming the museum, kind of reimagining those spaces.
It's like a whole new experience.
And that's exactly what it is, a brand new experience, kind of reimagining a natural history museum.
It's so great.
It is.
I love it.
I do too.
So you're going to hang out with us throughout our time here, right? And then we're going to explore some of the different things going on. It's worth mentioning that the construction isn't going to be completed until 2024, but it's still open during construction. You can see some of the different things going on, and they're working really, really hard to get this done as quickly as possible so that everyone can come in and enjoy it, right?
Of course. We have our auditorium featuring 3D movies now, and once again we have that planetarium, and we have some brand new shows coming in there, so it's such an amazing time right now.
I love it. The planetarium was always my favorite thing as a kid, and I used to love when they would do the supernovas and the whole place, it was like a flash. I love that.
I think the planetarium is a good part of a lot of our childhoods. It is pretty amazing, and it still remains just as amazing, if not better.
Oh, I can't wait to see it, and everything else. So where are we going to go to first?
We are first going to go check out our wildlife ambassadors outside in our Perkins Wildlife Center.
I love it. Well, let's go do it.
Let's go.
All right. What's your name?
I'm Jack.
So I'm excited it's not just fossils. You have a whole wildlife thing going on, right?
Yes, and that is one of the coolest things about the Cleveland Museum of Natural History. We have over 100 animals that we care for inside and outside in our Perkins Wildlife Center.
Yeah.
And I'll even let you meet one of them today.
Really?
Yep, over here we have my friend Steve and Koopa.
This is Koopa, I take it?
This is Koopa.
Hi, Steve. I'm going to slowly walk over here. Tell me about King Koopa. Hi.
King Koopa is a common snapping turtle, which is a native Ohio animal.
Really?
Yeah, pretty cool creature because these guys are way older than everyone realizes. They have been around since dinosaurs, and they're still here. So they actually walked with these guys, survived the mass extinction event, and have gone relatively unchanged for 90 million years.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, where are you going?
He's
going to see his cousin over here.
Yeah. So this guy has been here most of his life. He was taken out of the wild as a little tiny baby by someone who thought that he was helpless and going to get eaten. He was just doing what snapping turtles do, which was finding a place to go live.
I see.
So he's been handled. He's been here with us. He's used to us, and we use him a lot as an ambassador animal to educate the public and show people what we have in our backyard.
Very cool. So I just learned that you have over 100 animals here. Mm-hmm. Live animals.
Yes.
This is great because you don't think of that when you hear natural history. You think of large rocks and you think of fossils, but you have 100 living, breathing. Hello.
He's not even fully grown.
He's not fully grown.
He'll get a little bit bigger. So
Really?
his shell, they get about 18 inches. The carapace, it's called, the top shell. and they can get up to 50 pounds.
How big is he now? What is
He's about 22, 23 pounds.
22, 23 pounds. Does he snap? Even though he's a snapping turtle, I hear he doesn't really snap that up. Oh,
He's...
maybe when he eats?
I wouldn't go dangling my fingers in front of his face. But yeah, when he eats, it's impressive. He has this big old... You see how his neck looks all wrinkly here? It's
My
because
neck
this
looks
thing,
exactly the same way, by the way.
well, his can stretch all the way out to here.
No, it can't.
And he reaches that thing out, and the snapping part comes from how they grab their prey. They sort of sit there,
Oh, so he's
and
like
they lie and
lining it
wait,
up.
and they wait for something to come by, and they reach that neck way out and snap on something with this really sharp beak they have.
Just going to back up a little bit.
Yeah, right.
Oh, look at that.
That's how, yeah,
Wow.
there he goes. He's sticking that head out. And that's sort of how they catch their food. And they even do that during the wintertime. It's kind of cool.
So there's so much more to see today, because I would stay here longer, but I don't think he really wants me to. I don't think he wants to stay here longer. And I don't want to start looking like an afternoon snack. He's heading my way and his neck's coming out. But this was so great. I'm going to shake your hand before he tries to get us. And I'm going to meet back up with Lane and we're going to explore some more. But thank you so much.
Of course.
I appreciate it.
Of course.
All right. So you were telling me earlier about some of the 3D and VR things that you guys do.
Yes.
And you have actual experiences that people really can't do very many places, right?
So yes, right here we are at our Burley VR simulation right here,
Okay.
where you can choose between being a butterfly or a pterodon.
A pterodon.
Yep, so a flying dinosaur. It's completely set in a Jurassic landscape. You can do things such as dive through the water. You can see other dinosaurs kind of roaming the land. If you go in the water at some point, you can actually see a plesiosaur. So there's plenty of fun things you can do on.
You choose what you do?
Yes, this is completely your experience. It's fully immersive.
What?
There are headphones. There's a fan that makes you feel as if you get the wind from flying. It's pretty awesome.
So I get to do this, right?
Yes, of course.
Okay, we're gonna make this happen.
All right.
So what do I do first? I'm gonna take this off, right?
Yep.
So where do my hands go? On those?
Yep, they will. But you will brace
So
yourself in the middle
right in the
first.
middle.
Yep.
Okay.
Just like that.
And I lay down. I'm kind of nervous.
It's okay. I think I was terrified the first time I did it.
Really?
It was my first VR experience.
Now I've done a few VR. Oh wow, I can hear it already.
Yep. And then just let me know if you need it tightened at all. Have a safe flight.
Woo! Oh my God.
And wherever you turn your head, you'll see whatever you want, and we'll see exactly that as well.
What? This is insane. Oh my God. Ah! Whoa! I'm gonna crash into the wall. Ah!
Remember to flip your wrist and palms up to get you to pull up.
Oh! It looks so real.
It does. It looks
there's
so much
an
more real
animal
inside the headset than it does from the TVs. How was your flight?
Amazing.
Glad you enjoyed. I'm glad you enjoyed.
Who made this? Can I get one of these for my house?
Oh gosh, so it is, Burley is the name of the company, and we were actually the first place in North America to get the butterfly insect experience.
Really?
That's pretty cool. You just swing one leg
That
over.
was so cool.
I'm glad you had a great time.
Have you done this? You've done this.
A lot.
A lot?
I think I actually broke this machine in.
VR is so cool.
It is, and because you can do whatever you want in the experience, so sometimes after
You
work.
can see what I was doing?
Yeah,
So everyone has to try this out when you're here.
absolutely.
This was the neatest thing.
I'm glad you
And I've
got
done a
experience.
few VR experiences before, but nothing like that.
A lot of VRs, you kind of do what the game is or what you're
Yeah,
supposed
that's
to.
what I thought it was going to be.
You can do whatever you like, so
Oh,
it's really
man.
like imagination meets discovery.
And I feel there's like an adrenaline rush.
Yeah.
Okay, so what are we doing next?
All right, next we are gonna go someplace out of this world.
Out of this world?
Yes.
We just came from out of this world. We're going to do it again?
Oh gosh, yes, we are gonna go check out our planetarium so you can meet one of our
I
astronomers.
love the planetarium. We've got to check this out. Let's do it.
Absolutely, let's head on over.
Alrighty. This is like my favorite one.
Me too.
Yours too?
I spend a lot of breaks in here.
Yeah. So tell me about this amazing planetarium that we all love.
So we were shut down for about a year and a half and just reopened the planetarium back in December. And we used this past fall as an opportunity to do a lot of work here in the theater. So that giant dome way up above your heads that was cleaned and repainted for the first time in 20 years. We installed removable seating that allows us to use the space more creatively. And then the most recent change happened back here at the command center. We went through a massive software upgrade.
I love a good command center. So now it makes it easier for you guys to do what you do, I'm assuming?
Exactly. We got improved visuals, better production tools for us when we're actually developing the programs, because we create all of our shows in-house. And then lots of exciting features. We've barely scratched the surface.
Really? So what are your favorite things about just running this planetarium?
Ooh.
You don't get tired of it, right?
No,
it's always
never.
been exciting.
It's always exciting. There's always something new happening in space. So my favorite thing is I actually am a big fan of the people that have helped us learn about all these things.
Yeah?
Like, yeah, very famous scientists like Edwin Hubble or
Neil deGrasse Tyson.
I love Neil deGrasse Tyson.
We're trying to
too.
get him on the show. I'm going to put a shout out here. Trying to get him on the show. So if anybody watching knows Neil deGrasse Tyson, we want to bring him to the Cleveland Museum of Natural History so he can see the planetarium, right? Can we see something?
Exactly. I heard you like supernovae, so we can actually trigger the death sequence of a massive star. So it'll get a little dark.
Oh,
The
man.
sweet spot will be right up front there.
We're going to pull up the evening stars that you would see in our nighttime sky.
I love it so much. It's my favorite thing. I love it. Well,
And-
if we didn't have light pollution.
If we didn't have light pollution,
I love the shooting stars.
you can actually still see a shooting star if you have light pollution. You just might not see as many.
You have a new program that's going on now until June, right?
Yeah, I'm actually
about it.
really excited about it. Our newest show is called The Universe.
The universe.
Yeah, it's a take on the universe and why we see certain colors pop out in the nighttime sky, dealing with stars from different galaxies and nebulas to our own home planet, the Earth, and why we see different colors here. So go through all of
Very
that.
cool. Very cool. I love this. And anyone, this is part of general admission.
Yeah.
So if you get a ticket to explore the museum, you can come in and check out the universe.
Yeah, and it's really cool. It's very custom to each show. If you come for a museum day, you can come to multiple universe shows, because each show we might check on a different color, like red and green, versus another show might do gold and white.
Thank you so much.
Awesome.
I really appreciate
Yeah,
it.
keep
I'm going to come
stargazing.
back and check out the universe.
Awesome.
Okay.
I can't wait.
Isn't digging for fossils fun?
Really brings out the paleontologist in you,
It
huh?
really does. And all the kids get to do this in the Smead Discovery Center, which is presented by PNC. We're still in the Natural History Museum.
Exactly.
You guys have everything here.
Yep.
And this is one of my favorite things. It's so relaxing going finding several
gosh.
million-year-old fossils.
Totally.
This is so much fun. So we got to see a lot today. This section is so neat because the kids from all over, they get restless, they want to get really hands-on, and some things you can't touch, but down here you can touch everything.
Exactly. This is kind of their land. It helps to bring out the scientists and everyone.
I love it.
Yeah.
With the renovations, everything here is so different and new, and I love it. You've still got the bugs on the walls, the insects walls, but it's ever-changing and it's so neat. There's animals that come down here the kids can see when they're exploring, when they're digging for fossils, and being their own paleontologists, they can see things. They can
Exactly.
see living, breathing things moving around. I love that so much. Tell us how we can learn more about the Cleveland Museum of Natural History. Can we go online? Are you on social media?
Of course, we do have a website, cmnh.org.
cmnh.org. We'll put it on the screen, but if you ever forget, it's Cleveland Museum of Natural History, CMNH.
Exactly. And then our Instagram page is going to be GoCMNH. So you can find updates on both the Instagram page and our website.
I love it.
Thank you so much for coming in today. It's been such fun showing you around the museum and showing
had a
you our
blast.
new spaces.
Off on our next adventure. This has been a blast, but we always have fun. And remember,
The next time you want to know what to do, where to go, and what to see, check out the show and cleave it to us.